Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so Jotun. I was looking at the map before I started and I'm trying to figure out what like these mean. Like, are they like shrines? Because I can assume that these big guys here are like the god power things. Because they show up in every single one, which I got. But then I wonder what the squigglies mean. It's like a teleportation point or points of interest, maybe? And then what do these little shrines mean? Well, no, no, I know what these are, because these are the three guys that go together to leave, so that makes sense. Anyways, when I was watching my last video, I noticed there's a section, this meadow right here on the map. I didn't actually go and visit that place, so I'm gonna go take a look there really quick. Because assuming it just drops me off where I exited, it would be pretty easy for me to just go look. I do like how, like, I'm not sure if this game wins or loses in the scale department, because like they have like the big sweeping cameras and everything, and they're like, zoom out, look at all these pretty things, and it's just like, and I'm like, yeah, it's all pretty good, like it's all well drawn and everything, it's all really cool, but like, I feel like that's a bad way to try and get your point across in a game. It might grow on me. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that flies. But like, if I have to like a lot of the times I'm just moving through stuff, so it's just like I'm not gonna like stand still long enough to look. I mean, a lot of the times I will. Like most of the time on my first part, I stop to do it. This is taking a long time to load. Loading the first part of the game. There it goes. Okay, yeah, it did drop me off here. Good. Okay, yeah. So that is just like up around behind this place here. Yeah, I never went up here.
Á þennan stein hafa verið ristnöfn þeirra sem börðust í nafni Thunderlotus ættbálksins.
For the Thunderlotus clan, which so it's basically the credits of the game. Maybe those who passed away. Okay. Immortalized forever. The music in this game is very pretty, though. Like, I will give it that. The music's amazing. Also, I asked a friend, my Swedish friend, what they were speaking in this, and he says it's an amalgamation of Old Norse. Like, I guess probably like the best recreation they could manage of Old Norse, or it might be completely accurate. I'm not sure, but I would imagine it's the best they could manage of Old Norse. Okay, oh, let's go get this show on the road. Do I want to start fighting the bosses? Nah, I think I would rather go ahead and... Yes, get this jerks off. Okay. I'll try and get as many of the god powers though before I start fighting the bosses. I think that'll be my thing. I will enjoy having the utility. Can I actually go up there right now? Yeah, I can. Okay, well, I'll do this way first. The clouds have consumed me! Oh, no, it's okay. Viffer Folinir's roost.
Stór fuglinn sem situr í krónu Yggdrasils.
How big is the bird that roosts in Yggdrasil? Pretty big, considering it's probably it's called the Tree of Life. I like the art style of this place, but I can tell already that it would get a little, it would make me a little I could see myself getting lost in here. The holy tree of life! Quickly, cut it down!
Í krónu Yggdrasils situr nafnlausi örninn. Á milli augna hans situr haukurinn veðurfölnir.
It was like the nameless bird said, so I'm like, I thought we just named it, and it's like, but the bird's name is the one, but is the small one. Ah. So the mushrooms are impassable, so I had to run around anyways. Okay, so I can get kind of a rough feel of where stuff is by looking at this. Not a perfect map, but I can get the gist of it. Basically, the two things you have to collect in every area are the apple and the god power. So, as long as I got the apple and the god power, the rest of everything else seems to be okay. Ow! That was loud. Ow. I was too distracted by the absurdly loud noise. But yeah, one of the things I appreciate is that they're not afraid to make this game like large scale.
Eftir eskitrénu endilöngu ber ratatoskur orð veðurfölnis niður til ormsins níðhöggs.
I like how, I also like how their rewards for exploration is like explaining more of Norse lore and mythology. Just like letting the player be, you know, steeped more in that knowledge. Because most people know just like the basic shit about Norse, but like a lot of that just comes from the bastardization by the Marvel Universe. Oh, on a tree over there. People are like, the bastardization, I'm like, yeah. And most people don't even know the basics of Norse mythology. They're just like, oh man, Thor's Norse, I totally know Norse. They say with their backwards bro caps and 40 of Jack Daniels in hand. Whatever, bros. I was using that. Old Baton River. Mimir refreshes your spirit. I'm definitely going to play this game in smaller chunks though, because if people want to see what's going on, they're going to have to basically stop and like read what's going on. So I'm definitely not gonna play like 40-minute segments of this game. So I'll probably play like each level in a level or two, and then I'll stop. Because I definitely definitely want to push this. Like, I might just make this like a 15-minute segment thing. Okay, yeah, so the portal, that's where that is. Second half. Oh. So is the squiggly line, like, does it maybe mark, like, apples I can go pick? I mean, that's way too many apples I can go pick. Should progress up here. Like, I do like how they blur stuff between other things like that. Like, it's just like, yeah, like, they're not afraid to put stuff in the foreground or stuff way in the background to kind of fill out. Huh, okay, feathers. I'm gonna run away from that. Jesus, that's loud. Juked it. Frickin' bird. You're exactly the reason I can't have nice things. I have no idea how to avoid that thing. I avoided it once. Damn it. Sorry.
Þú hefur fundið báðar rúnir hagls, storm jötunsins sem ræður yfir skýjum.
So for the clouds.
Haltu áfram að kanna svæðið eða snúðu aftur í ginnungagap.
Okay, I need to backtrack a little bit because I want to get the god power that's here. Okay, so it sounds like, seems like as long as I keep moving in one direction, I will eventually kind of avoid it. Okay, so swimming on that. Okay, so I got that down.
Heilsi þér Frigg, drottning Ásgarðs, gyðja fæðingar og visku.
Goddess of childbirth and wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna head down this long tree branch here, and I'm gonna see what that other squiggly mark is, if I can get to it. That's right, I can juke you now, bird. That cawing is so loud and obnoxious. Holy cow, bird, calm down. I'm just trying to run around on your treetop here. Haven't seen this many aggressive birds since, yeah. I think I might make these into shorter, these guys, Jotun, into shorter segments. Into shorter segments just to, avoid, like, overdoing it. Okay, now another one up this side. Right now I can't do anything. I just have to find his nest. So is that the other? Yeah, that'd be about where the other one is. Okay. So maybe the squigglies just mark maybe like points of interest. Okay. So I'm going to return to the homeland. Because yeah, if you look at looking at the way the layout is on it, like on the Earth realm, like the very top squiggle was the tree, the middle one was the ball of credits, and then the other one was probably the start point, I guess. I'm not sure. I can't remember what was there. Maybe I ran past what was there. In the cloud area, the one on the far left was definitely the tree, and the one up top there was the puzzle you had to solve to get to the god. It was the only one that they didn't like announce, and you had to just kind of go do really quick. So that makes sense. But I think the one thing they do, the thing that, like as I said, like, with like the soft criticism of doing a game in this style, like with this big sweeping scope, is that it makes me want to slow down and look at everything, which I will, but not a lot of people would. But the second biggest issue I have with that, the second biggest issue I have with doing a system like that is, or sorry, not issue, but the thing that I enjoy about that type of system is that it does a good job of making your character feel small in a world like this, in a world that is just like overwhelming and just gigantic compared to her own. And I think the game does a very good job of doing that just in the design of it itself, let alone in the lore and everything else surrounding it. Basically saying that all odds are against her. And I appreciate that. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to keep these ones short. Just so that if you're watching and reading, you don't have to like sit around and do that for 40 minutes. So, thank you guys for watching though. If you guys liked what you saw, please like, please comment, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.